Welcome to World in 2 Minutes, keeping you up to date with the latest developments around the world. Let's take a look at this hour's top stories. Amnesty International has accused the militant ISIS group of carrying out a systematic campaign of mass killings, abductions and ethnic cleansing in northern Iraq that could amount to war crimes. The London-based rights group says the extremists, who in June overran parts of northern and western Iraq, have systematically targeted religious minorities. The Interior Minister said a secular Tunisian parliamentarian narrowly escaped assassination by 6 masked gunmen who surrounded his home early in the morning in a city near the Algerian border. The attack came less than 2 months before fiercely competitive parliamentary elections on October 26 that will mark the end of the democratic transition started when people overthrew Tunisia's dictator in 2011. For the second time this year, President Barack Obama will travel to Russia's backyard to assure nervous nations of his ironclad commitment to their security. But his objectives will be clouded by the West's inability to halt the Russian aggression in Ukraine that has stoked fears in other former Soviet republics. Fighting between Ukrainian forces and pro-Russian rebels continued in eastern Ukraine as Obama prepared to fly to Estonia for meetings with Baltic leaders and to Wales for a NATO summit. The Ukrainian government, NATO and Western nations say Russia has already sent troops, artillery and tanks across Ukraine's southeast border to reinforce the separatists, a claim Russia has denied. Pakistan's lawmakers held an emergency session Tuesday over the political crisis roiling the country as thousands of anti-government protesters remained camped out in front of the parliament building. The protests turned violent this weekend. Clashes between the demonstrators and police left 3 people dead and hundreds injured. And that brings us to the end of World in 2 Minutes. You can always log on to trtworld.com for the latest. Until we meet again, goodbye.